She needs a man who gets on the grill, cuts the grass, fixes things around the house, and handles business.
Oh, so she's looking for her father. Oh, she can get on her phone, call daddy up, and ask daddy if she can get him to make her a sandwich, right? Because last time I checked, we're all grown-ass adults. And supposedly, we live in an equal society. I guess not, huh, Chris?
She's sick of these cinder fellas.
That's that new word they're using to describe men that want reciprocity. You want me to love you the same way you would love me? You want me to treat you like a regular human being? You're a cinder fella. Love these new words we're using, Chris.
If you don't know how to maintain a home, handle basic repairs, or fire up a grill, you are not making her life easier.
Chris has not spoken about love at all in this entire clip. All I'm hearing is a man must do. Nothing about what she's supposed to do in response to what he's doing. Why should a man do any of this shit to make her life easier when he still has to do what he was doing before? Now she's on top of it. For what purpose? And then if he complains, he's a cinder fella.
Men today expect princess treatment and their fragile egos to be stroked when they are bringing more problems than value to the table.
Ego stroke? Nigga, you just said a whole bunch of shit a man has to do in order to make a woman feel like her life is being upgraded. If anyone's getting their ego stroked, it's them. What is the man getting out of this scenario? Nothing but extra work and spending more money. You say, what does a man bring to the table but problems? Nigga, you should explain half of the shit that most men do, which is cooking, buying her shit, making her sure she feels good. This is the crazy shit we're talking about.
And you gotta understand, man, with the way that you out here talking, with the way that you out here acting, with the way that you out here thinking that you just gonna talk crazy to a man, treat a man like he's dirt, a man is not gonna pursue that. There's no reason for him to. There's no reason for him to get up out of bed every morning, having a great day, might have had a great night with his friends, just to come up to you. You got an attitude, and the only way that attitude is gonna leave is if you have more cowbell.
So today we have self-value equals the partner that you choose. The easiest way to tell if someone values themselves, look at their partner. Did they pick someone that benefits their life? Did they pick someone that makes them a better person? Did they pick someone that they enjoy being around? Because if they're with a fucking shit person, shit partner equals no self-worth. If someone's with a shit partner and they have decided to do absolutely nothing about it, they do not value themselves. And there's a lot of you out there that are probably talking to a woman who is with a shit partner. You're trying to pull her away. And if she doesn't value herself, what makes you think that she would value you? Sounds pretty fucking stupid when you say it out loud, doesn't it? Also, a good partner does not equal an attractive partner. That's not how that works, because there's a lot of you out there that may have a hot girlfriend and she sucks. She's fucking annoying. She's a bitch. She's out here fucking other dudes. She's out here in the club and she doesn't respect you. So an attractive partner does not automatically equal a good partner. Staying single will always be better than just settling for a shit partner. If you're not comfortable being alone, you're not going to be in the right headspace to even be in a relationship in the first place. If your choice is either some fucking shit woman who's been fucked and dumped and has all this trauma, stay single, brother. Work on your bread, get in shape, get your mind right, get your life right, and the good woman, she'll make her way into your life. But if you settle for the shit partner, you're gonna see a downward trend, a downward spiral in all of the other areas of your life. Keep an eye out for this. It's the easiest way to tell if someone values themselves or not. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk today, and I will see you at the same time again tomorrow.
And you know, men are looking, because a lot of modern women, they're excited, they are enthusiastic, and they're trying to create vibes. And what men are noticing and what's making them, and this is what, the vibes were off. He doesn't really feel like he's romantic, felt like more like he was a friend. In some instances, that's a man being cautious and saying, is she really like this? Or is she just putting on? That would be a woman's form of love bombing. You'd be love bombing a man. Oh, I'm so into you. I'm so interested. When really you're not interested. trying to put your emotions out there and act like you're so excited to get him to pay for that expensive dinner.
They don't understand that a lot of men, we don't really run away from marriage. We run away from divorce.
That's a fact.
We're not running away from marriage. But you gotta understand, if I found out what marriage is, it's like, I love my girl to death, but you mean to tell me if I make one mistake, they can ruin me for the rest of my life? Or one mistake, if she make a mistake, it's cool. She make a mistake, divorce is she just go on about her life. I make a mistake that can cost me for the rest of my. That ain't really fair. One day I want to make my girl that happy because it's truly for her. And I'm man enough to say men don't look into, and it's coming from somebody who parents been married. I'm 35. My parents been married since I was 5.
Right.
So this coming from a married home couple. I don't. It's just what they done made it to be now. Right. It's like, okay, I see married people. It's really a money game now. It seems like it's like I get married. There's no benefits for me. It's no benefits for me but to make her happy. So now if I get married, okay, cool. Now as a man or whoever I am, I haven't made no mistake with my girl for 8 years. Right. Never got no Texas, came to her as no woman. No woman came to her as no woman. I'm not on camera. I'm not doing nothing. I done did my thing. You know what I'm saying? So you mean to tell me if I slip up, I do something else, and she just feel like she don't want to give me a chance, she could possibly take half of what I own.
Some women have been single for so long they don't date anymore. They grant you access to their peaceful little empire like a reluctant queen handing you a visitor's badge. You text her good morning and she's already annoyed like why are you disturbing the sacred silence of my personal gross journey? You think you're gonna be her boyfriend? Bro, she's sleeping diagonally in her bed for 3 years. She's not giving up that territory because you opened the door and paid for a coffee. Her vibe is I love the idea of you, but your physical presence is kind of ruining my aesthetic. You plan a cute date, she's thinking that sounds nice, but also I could stay home, deep clean my apartment, do a 12-step skincare routine, order sushi, and not have to listen to a man breathe. Romantic surprises? Risky. You show up unannounced with flowers? Cool. She already scheduled her evening. 2-hour bubble bath, wine, rewatching Pride and Prejudice for emotional stability. You're not part of the itinerary, Jonathan. You try to check in emotionally. How are you feeling? She's feeling fantastic because you're not here. When she says, I need space, she doesn't mean I am upset. She means she wants to lay face down on her bed for 3 hours without explaining it to anyone. You're not competing with other guys. There are no other guys. You're competing with her weighted blanket, her peace, her cat named Chairman Meow, and the simple joy of not having to share her fries. And the second you cause even 0.0001% stress, gone, vanished. Back to her solo adventures and 8700 therapy newsletters. Are you okay? Yes, she's thriving. She just booked a solo trip to Iceland while you were still composing your good morning beautiful text. Dating a girl who is used to being alone is not romance. It's extreme sport for your self-esteem.
And a lot of these modern women, they say a lot of stuff that's demeaning. They talk about how men are shaming women, but a lot of these modern women out here shame men a lot. They say some off the wall stuff. They say some crazy stuff to disrespect a man. And when a man says, okay, that's how it is, you have to understand when you say stuff like that, when you do stuff like that, a man, you're going to call him cold. You're going to say that he's emotionally unavailable. But really, part of that, or maybe even a good portion of that, was you talking trash. Shame, insults, guilt, and the need to be right. Like Kevin Samuels always used to say. You two were worried about shaming him and insulting him. Now that man seemed cold and distant, and you're not looking at what you did that might have caused that.
You want to know something that will always remind you that you are a chosen one? Because you will always come back to the realization that you are alone. You really don't have nobody but you. You can't trust nobody. You can't depend on nobody. Nobody's coming to save you. Nobody understands you. Nobody wants to understand you. Nobody really cares about you on purpose. And you will only realize every single time, no matter how hard you try to make connections, no matter how hard you try to build friendships, no matter how bad you want a relationship, a situationship, for some strange reason, you always come back to ground zero. It never works for you, no matter what you do. You know why? Because you are not in control. Divine powers are in control because you are special. You have a much bigger purpose in life than everybody else. And you just cannot be in a position to risk messing up the divine plan. The divine wants to use you to make it happen. So you don't have time to associate with people and make regular connections. And you'll always be alone. That's how you know that you're really the true chosen one.
You know, modern women, a lot of them thrive on what's out there. I'm doing it for the plot. What's next? But, you know, unless there's a little bit more uncertainty, especially in dating, men don't really thrive off of that same thing. And so, you know, when you run into the same thing over and over again and it gets expensive, then for a lot of men, that curiosity stops. I'm not really curious anymore about it because I already know what's going to happen. I already know what's going to happen. So I'm not really curious anymore. I'm more so tired. I'm more so frustrated. I'm more so upset. I'm no longer excited at the potential to meet somebody because for, you know, going out with these modern women, it ends poorly. So I'm at that point in time, a lot of men just check out. They just go their separate ways. I'm just going to keep on doing my thing. Don't worry about me.
Never compete for a woman. If you feel like you gotta compete, you already... Tell me what you think in the comments.
When it comes to men in dating, they will never lose. There is a woman with multiple degrees, educated, good job, a pension, 401k, 403b. She is doing her thing. She has a nice house, a nice car or apartment. She's taking care of her business and she cannot get a proper date. She cannot get a proper date with a guy and he treats her right. She can't. But there is a guy who has a raggedy car, who does not own anything. He does not have a house. He doesn't even have an apartment. He stayed with his friend. He stayed with his mom. He has a dead-end job, no dreams, no aspirations, just okay with making just enough money to get by. There's a guy who literally provides nothing, no drive to improve his life. And this man could be with a different girl every day of the week if he wanted to. Could be with a different girl every day of the week if he wanted to. Now tell me why do that make sense? Do that make sense? Am I tripping? Do that make sense? But you know what? The desperation of women is going to cause men to always have the upper hand when it comes to dating. The desperation of women is going to cause men to always literally have the bare minimum in life and still can get by.
Did I lie? Did I lie? Did I fucking lie?
Crazy.
I would like to say that my problem is with you and Andrew is that you guys like to act so holy and mighty and then come on here and judge others. But when the point is of Christianity or Catholicism is you are no one to judge. The only person that can judge is Jesus Christ, is God. You are not God. Why do you guys come here and play God?
I can answer that. First of all, I don't come on here and tell people that I'm holy and perfect. I've never said that. I went on the biggest podcast in the world and talked about where I had made mistakes in my youth. Now, my mistakes were not being promiscuous. What I say is the behavior is wrong. I say having sex on camera for money is wrong.
Does it say that in the Bible?
And it says that you cannot
do my boobs.
Yes.
Brian. Jesus Christ was friends with.
What?
No, he wasn't.
What was that?
His name that he was friends with.
That's
Because you made it up.
That's a
You're just
myth.
making shit up.
That's a myth. Why are you acting like a baby?
Detective-
You're
I'm
annoyed
gonna be
because
honest.
I dare put any sort of limit on what people should be allowed to do. That's all it is. You have daddy issues and you don't like being
I
told,
do
no,
not have daddy
you're not
issues.
allowed to do that.
I love my dad. I love
Why
my
doesn't
dad.
your dad love you enough to tell you to get
My-
off hands?
How do you brush your teeth?
I brush my teeth with my dominant hand.
Are you going to try with your left?
I mean, I could, but I'm not going to.
Why?
Well,
Why?
I don't know.
Can you do me a favor? Can
Yes.
you, and I will send you the can you just try it tomorrow? You will be shocked at how difficult it is.
I will give it a shot tonight when I brush my teeth.
Very
How about
nice.
that?
Yeah, tonight.
Okay.
To brush your teeth with your
Okay.
non-dominant hand.
That's what I'll do. I will not forget.
Okay.
I always brush my teeth.
Well, not that part. Don't forget to use your left hand.
Oh my.
Okay, here's the question. Ryan starts laughing and makes us all laugh. Okay. Can you wear white after Labor Day? That's the question.
I'll probably get hate for this, but it's gotta be said. Women want certain men to approach them. Let me explain. I saw a creator on here saying, men, why don't you approach us in the grocery store? Why don't you approach us at Tractor Supply? Why don't you approach us in the wild? Because here's the thing. Men have been trying to do this for decades. What happens? They don't get a positive response. 9 times out of 10, they are going to be shot down. Women want certain men to approach them. How many times do you go on social media and do you see women making videos saying, a man was following me around 3 aisles and he kept looking at me? What if that man thought you were cute and he was trying to work up the courage to talk to you? Yes, there are very bad men in this world, but there are also great men who genuinely want to talk to you, but so many women are unapproachable. You need to look approachable. If you want to be approached by a man, you need to make that blatantly obvious. I was talking to my husband and my cousin about this, and we started talking about, well, what's the solution? I feel like it would make it easier for men to approach women. If you're at an activity, let's just say you like to bowl, you like to axe throw, you like horseback riding, you like to rock climb. It is probably easier for you to approach a woman in those kinds of scenarios because it's an activity and you know that you both like it. You have something in common. Get creative with how you approach women, but women, you need to be approachable. Make eye contact, smile, let them know that you want them to approach you. They don't know. How are they?
Very carefully. If you meet a man that has never checked you about the way you talk, if you meet a man that's never checked you about how you wear your hair, what you wear out in public, how you carry yourself as a woman when you're out, that man doesn't have the wisdom to lead you. See, some men lead with money, but ladies, you have to be taught discipline, self-respect, to always better yourself as life continues to grow.
I had a nightmare girlfriend at one point that would want to go outside with her jeans so low that her crack could be shown.
I've been through that.
And I'm like, yo, like, can you not do that? You're going to attract a certain amount of attention.
Thank you, sir.
Which will be negative.
Yes.
And then I will be caught in that situation.
That's right.
Now I'm going to have to fight some dude because of the way you're dressed, because you're not dressing in a respectful manner with a man. But there's also been other women that I've said, listen, this outfit's not appropriate with you.
Yes. And they respect it. Thank you.
They respect it.
Yep.
If you are with a man-child, you are partnering with someone who's basically like emotionally a teenager. And you might think that they're the problem and they're the one that needs to grow up. And I want to tell you, as someone who's been in this situation, it is you who needs to grow up. That likely you are dating from your teen self as well. And as you grow your emotional and relational self up and get better boundaries and better at advocating for yourself, and your tolerance for BS goes way down, you're not going to have man children in your life. Your adult self will not resonate with that. But when we are operating relationally from younger, more wounded, more codependent, caretaking, and or desperate parts of ourselves, we will resonate with that because we're so desperate for something. So as much as I know you would want them to change, I just want to say it is you who needs to change.
So I'm just coming from a big box store. We had a delivery that was not correct. They shorted us some paving stones. We're doing a patio. I have that on my page with the progress of it. So they shorted us some stones, mainly because they were out of them. So I called them. They credited me the money, and they said you have to drive and go get them. Oh, great. Okay, so I drove out to another location, pretty far away, this morning, and I bought the stones. And then I actually bought some extra stones. So I bought a total of 14. So, because I think I'm going to do like another little platform area. So I bought like 4 extra stones. So I loaded them myself as guys were walking by. And then I drug them out to my car after I paid for them, and I loaded them into my car as men were walking by. And it just made me remember how 10 years ago, when I was still young and cute, but way stronger, that I would have 6 dudes trying to help me put a gallon of paint in my car. Meanwhile, here I am, an older, lady, and trying to like wrestle in stones into my car with 0 help. Where are the gentlemen? Just asking.
Ladies, some of you have made yourselves undateable, and nobody wants to say it. See, the dating market has changed. See, the men they done looked up and they realized that the women that they're dating, they have mortgages, a passport, a retirement account, and peace of mind. And now they're nervous. See, for a long time, a lot of men counted on women needing them financially. That was really a part of the relationship package. That whole she can't leave, where's she gonna go? To her house? That's where she going. See, women buy homes for themselves. They travel by themselves. They're having kids on their own timelines, building lives without waiting on a husband approval stamp like it's 1952. And then some men don't know how to function in relationships when they're not holding the economic leash, because financial independence changes the power dynamic. Because see, if a woman got options, she not staying somewhere that, she's not happy just because she can't afford to leave. And that terrifies people who benefited from the imbalance. And let's be real, some of these men don't actually want a partner. They want a dependent with good Wi-Fi and a casserole. Women, are you seeing this in dating? Are men intimidated by your success, your salary, the fact that you own a home? And fellas, be honest, does it bother you that a lot of these women out here make more money than you and own more of the stuff than you do? Because America is in the middle of a relationship identity crisis. And the dating pool got a lot of folks out here doggy paddling.
There are men that are looking for good women and looking to be married and everything. And I think that we just need to know that, understand that. Because it is out there. And there's a man right now that's going through a breakup because a woman hurt him. Yeah. Not he hurt her,
So you think there's men out here that's looking for a good woman in a marriage?
Yes.
Absolutely. And you think that they are a good man?
Yes, I think that a lot of men are yearning for good women. Because a good woman is not just a woman that's beautiful or a successful woman. You know what I mean? Like, it's not that. So many of us is beautiful and successful and all those things, but it's deeper than that. A spiritual aligned woman, a woman that knows who she is, a woman that is coming to also be a servant. You know what I mean?
Come on, a helpmate.
Exactly.
A helpmate.
So
that's going to add value to your life.
And multiply.
Yes.
A good woman going to help you multiply anything that you touch.
Mm-hmm. A good woman going to turn your dreams and help you make your dreams reality. Yeah. She going to birth something in you.
Yes. She going to be an inspiration.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why they say when he finds a
he who finds a
good thing, and finds favor from the Lord.
And
I think people always forget that last part, favor from the Lord. So it shows you that when man gets a good woman, that he gets favor from the Lord.
Come on.
Favor is like what we all is out here wanting to be favored. Like, you see how
This is all we want. But we want a man
who acts like a man, who's manly, who takes care of things.
Leader.
Ooh, I don't need you to kill an alligator with your hands, but I need to feel so feminine around you because you are so masculine that I can turn my brain off because I know you've got it.
Yeah.
I trust you. I trust your intellect. I trust your character. I trust that I can close my eyes and follow you blindly, and I'm going to be happy about where I end up. That's what it's about. We go out. I don't have to use my brain. I don't have to think. You know what I mean? Order the whole thing for us. Take me, plan the thing. Say you tell me where we're going. And we're all set.
I'm here for the usual.
Rate's gone up, baby. Inflation.
What? Inflation? How much is it now?
200, sweetheart.
What? $200? What can I get for like 20?
20? Why don't you find out?
$20. This better be good.
You good boy.
It's me. I'm the.
I did enjoy always working out with you because when you work out with your partner, like I feel like that's still like it's a good accountability with each other, but it's also like good sexual like tension going on there because you get to see, you know what I'm saying, look at your
sexual tension.
You know what I'm saying? Because you get to see your partner working out, like that shit is sexy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I agree.
So which one? I mean, do you feel like it's better to work out?
I think for us, it's better to work out together. But I'm also, like I told you the other day, if we are consistently working out together, like if there are days where you're like, hey, I'm going to go here, that's not going to like upset me.
Yeah.
Like, but I tend to, when I work out with you, I tend to rely heavily on you to tell me what to do.
Yeah.
And so like, it would have to just be like, maybe I go do cardio or whatever while you do whatever. But like, I thoroughly enjoy working out with you. I feel like I've been hinting that for like, I don't know, 10 years.
What I can say is for some of the men that I do coach, one of the things that they said that was like terrifying was that they felt like, I know what I need to do as a man. I know I'm supposed to pay for the first date. I'm supposed to hold the doors open and do all these things. I know what I'm supposed to do. But after I do all of that, what am I supposed to receive? I feel like, this is what a guy said. I feel like women know what they're supposed to expect, and so they expect it. But I don't know what I'm supposed to be expecting from a woman, so I don't know how to demand it. So now I'm just left here not even knowing how to even pick a woman because I don't know what a standard of a good woman is supposed to even look like, the way that you guys have a template of what a good man is supposed to look like.
A man who wants your body gives you attention. A man who wants your heart gives you intentions. Know the difference. Attention is easy. Anybody can text you when they're lonely. Anybody can compliment you. Anybody can make you feel wanted for a moment. But intention looks different. Intention leads with clarity. It honors boundaries. It protects purity instead of pressuring you to compromise it. A godly man is not just thinking about access to you. He's thinking about responsibility before God. Lust consumes, love protects. And if someone truly loves you, they won't keep pulling you away from Christ to keep you around.
Man, I've been seeing the drizzle soft guy era content for like the last week or two. You know what I'm saying? But today was actually like the day that I actually went through and was just watching all the videos about this, you know, all the TikToks about this. Specifically the stitches from the women and how they were responding. And man, that thing had me dying, man. The think pieces that the women were given, you know. Just how frustrated and aggravated and just how mad they are about this whole thing, man. Just like, at first, it was super funny because it's like, yo, this is like, it's a joke, man. How are you not getting this? And then it became even funnier because it's like, they're really mad. They mad because men are just like, nah, I'm not going to be the only one giving 100% no more. Like, you're going to do something too. And that got them heated, dude. Oh my gosh, this is hilarious. Like I said, man, I'm just watching this from the sidelines. You know what I'm saying? I support the fellas, but you know, I'm off the market, you know, but this is pure entertainment, man. I love this.
And modern women, they get wrapped up in this fantasy where they want men to continue to beg and plead and, like they say, carry out a boombox or something like that in a window at 12 o'clock at night. I guess it would be midnight. So, and wake up the whole neighborhood with a boombox. So I really love you, playing slow jams and, you know, baby, baby, stay with me, and all those other love songs that, you know, one guy had like a TikTok or something like that, to where he was essentially saying, he was kind of, you know, poking fun at some of these R&B songs where women say, oh man, where are the men who yearn? And the songs they were talking about, men yearning in, the men had cheated. I did you wrong, I cheated on, and the women love that. Men are just saying, no, that's not me, man. That's not me. I don't do that type of stuff. I don't get involved in that type of stuff. Number one. Number two, it ain't no reason for me to continue to try to prove myself and try to, every single time, it's always me having to say sorry. It's always me having to apologize, because I'm always the one doing wrong. You never take any accountability, man.